This is an emergency warning message. All broadcast and cable systems will transmit this emergency warning message. This station has interrupted normal programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KUSA. We will continue to serve the Denver, Colorado area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. Do not use your telephone. Telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the U.S. government. North American Aerospace Defense Command is currently tracking a large number of intercontinental ballistic missiles launched from Russia, China, and North Korea. These missiles are strongly believed to be carrying nuclear warheads, and although the exact number of these missiles has yet to be determined, at this hour over 50 have been counted, with more being launched continuously. It has been determined that all major U.S. cities, including the District of Columbia, are currently facing nuclear attack involving multiple warheads per target. Several military installations have also been identified as targets. Due to the number of inbound missiles currently being tracked, North American Aerospace Defense Command is unable to determine specific evacuation zones, so the following instructions will be unavoidably general. If you are outside of a 50-mile radius from any major city, you should seek shelter in a secure building, and take the following items: battery-powered radio, enough food, water, and clothing to last 14 days, toilet paper, a first aid kit, personal supplies to last 14 days. Once you are in your shelter, seek a central location away from doors and windows. Turn off all heat and air conditioning, and block off any ventilation leading outside. Fallout is a byproduct of nuclear explosions, and prolonged exposure will lead to certain death. If you cannot reach sturdy shelter, do the best you can where you are. Some shelter is better than no shelter. On the other hand, if you are within a 50-mile radius of any major metropolitan area, it does not really matter what you do at this point. So you can go ahead and loot grocery stores and foolishly push your way into hotel basements, if you want to. In about 15 minutes, none of it will matter. You are all totally fucked, and no amount of orderly behavior will change the fact that you are totally fucked. Aren't you glad that you went to work today? Please do not call 911. I mean, come on.
Seriously.
At this point, it is highly unlikely that local authorities give much of a shit what you do. Federal authorities would like to remind all citizens in this broadcast area that, in all probability, you are about to become a stain on the ground. So just accept it, and try not to behave like a complete dumbass about it, for God's sake. Whether you follow the first set of instructions or the second is entirely up to you. Just ask yourself if someone would waste a nuclear warhead on your city. If you are still watching this emergency action notification, please stay tuned for a final address from the President of the United States. If that asshole is the last thing you ever see, then imminent death will not seem so bad.